Alright, so a while ago I made a video on a YouTube channel called Safety Tips for Gorillas, which uploaded a bunch of weird and creepy gorilla tag videos, all talking about these wall stalker creepypastas. And recently, Safety Tips for Gorillas announced a collab with another YouTuber, the Gorilla Investigation Unit, who is doing a similar thing, uploading a bunch of creepy videos talking about its own creepypasta. And I thought, just like I did with Safety Tips for Gorillas, why not we decrypt the hidden story of the Gorilla Investigation Unit channel, and that's what we're here to do today. If you're wondering what I meant by weird and creepy videos, here's the first ever video that the Gorilla Investigation Unit channel uploaded.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gorilla Investigation Unit. Today we will go over the new entity which we have called Birthday because of its party hat and butt tie. Birthday is a very powerful entity who can mimic people's voices from only hearing one sentence, and can hide very well. If you see him run away and hide, or try and neutralize it, it's safe to do so.
Don't answer the door, no matter how real they may sound.
Alright, so in this video it seems to be talking about a gorilla tag creepypasta called Birthday, who's mimicking people's voices and, judging from the last part, going to their houses to probably kill them. Also at the last part, in the creepy voice, it says not to answer the door, which seems like a helpful tip to stop people from answering the door and getting killed by a birthday. But why would they just say that normally instead of doing it in a creepy voice, unless someone hacked into the video to apply that message to not answer the door? But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just move on to the second video.
Hey man, I hope it's not too late.
Yeah, it's fine. What's going on?
There's some weird dude just walking around. It's creeping the heck out of me. Can you get on?
Did you find a new code? Like what that warning broadcast told us?
That's the thing. I thought it was made up.
Alright, I'll be there soon.
Okay, so that video was obviously a conversation between two people, victim 1 and 2. Victim 1 says that there's a creepy person following them around and requests victim 2's help. Now I have multiple theories for this video. The first one is that the creepy person following them around is a birthday. This is kind of obvious. But the second one, which is more out there but is still probably possible, is that victim 1 is a birthday and is mimicking someone's voice to lure them over there. As previously stated in the previous video, they can mimic people's voices. And considering the fact that they're called victims, they probably both die. Either victim 2 goes to victim 1 and they're both killed by the birthday, or victim 1 is indeed the birthday like I suggested and kills victim 2. Alright, let's just go to the third video. Alright, so if you couldn't read because you are blind, it says, "It lured me into a trap, Logan. Please get help, I'm screwed." So this is probably from the POV of victim 2, and victim 1 was a birthday, and victim 2 has been lured over to victim 1 to be killed. However, there seems to be a third person, Logan, which we'll probably learn about later. Since this video is just a bunch of text, there's not much to say, so let's just move on.
Warning. Warning. A new birthday variant has been discovered. It mostly inhabits the forest, and if you see it, avoid any contact with the entity. Run.
Adam, Jack, come to the forest. They are lying to you. Josh is there, on the bridge.
Alright, so I have a few things to say about this video. The first one is that it says they are lying to you at the end. Now, it could obviously be the birthdays lying and manipulating someone to come to their location so they can kill them, but a more outrageous one, which is probably not true, is that the Gorilla Investigation Units themselves are lying and that they've been hacked into or are run by the birthdays who are spreading false information about themselves in order to kill people, but it's probably just birthdays who are lying. It also says, "Help me, Jack." Now, who is Jack? I have no clue. Now, we could assume that he's like victim 1 or 2, and the more I think about this, the more convoluted it gets. Actually, you know what? I have a theory. Alright, so in the video before this one, when it says "Help me Logan," what if that is a birthday and that victim 2 was killed and his place was taken by a birthday, and that was him luring another person, Logan, to come over? And what if Logan was also lured over and killed by a birthday, and that's just him luring the next person, Jack, over to also be killed by a birthday, and most likely lure someone else there? It's just an endless cycle. Let's just move on to the next video.
You ready, Cameron? You will pay for what you did all those years ago.
Alright, so one thing I want to point out is we could simplify this. Let's just make it a lot more simpler. Let's just say Josh and Logan are the two victims. And what if Logan or Josh never realised that Logan was taken over by a birthday variant and just was still calling out to him despite him being dead and being a birthday? Well, this doesn't explain Jack at all. Let's just forget about Jack and let's focus on the ending message and the new variants, because it says that there are new types of birthdays. So there's the blue one, who seems to be more in control, and the red ones. It also says, Cameron, you'll pay for all those things you did years ago. So let's just assume that Cameron is the main antagonist, or protagonist. If birthdays are bad and they want revenge on Cameron, that would probably assume that Cameron is a good guy, and we can just say he's the main character for now. But that still leaves the question of what Cameron did. Alright, next video. Alright, so basically it's just an autopsy report of a dead corpse that was killed by the new birthday variant. Now, this could be like describing what happens to all the victims of birthdays, but it could still just be specific to the new birthday variant, judging from the language used. Maybe the new birthday variant doesn't even mimic voices, and it just straight up kills people. Next.
Due to the recent confusion about birthday, we have created this informational video. There are only two variants discovered so far, the leader and the stalker. The leader wears a party hat and a bow tie and has mainly been seen haunting the city. It can mimic gorillas, however, can't mimic perfectly, so you will be able to tell if it's a mimic or not. The second variant is called a stalker because he stalks gorillas and will eventually lure them to a trap where it tries to kill them. They also have the ability to corrupt tapes and his voice is a whisper. Good luck and stay safe.
Skinwalker, Blizzard, Slasher.
Alright, so that clears a lot of things up. It tells us what we need to know about type 1 and 2, and also tells us that 2 is the person who has been hacking into the video, and he hacks into that video to tell us that there's way more variants than we thought. And considering this video has become 10 minutes, which is really long for an ARG explained video, we're just going to split this up into a few parts. So please subscribe and stay tuned for part 2, or if you want to watch all the videos he's made now, then just go subscribe to him. His channel will be linked in the description and pinned comment. Also, if you have any theories about the Guerrilla Investigation Unit, then go post them on my Discord, also in the pinned comments. Bye.